Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I've got 5 essential exercises to sharpen up that first touch. For today's exercises, I've got 4 cones placed 2 steps apart all the way around to form a square. Not absolutely essential to have this, but it just helps you with a frame of reference to make sure your touches are accurate, not getting too far away from you. So definitely set this up if you have 4 cones, or you can use shoes or water bottles. Just before we get into the exercises, I want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I've got my website, 7mlctraining.com, and from websites to analytics to marketing tools, they're the all-in-one place to grow your online presence and manage your business. But let's jump straight into the first exercise here. So this is a great exercise for working on checking towards the ball to receive it, so leaving your opponent so you can create space and distance between them, and also backpedaling to check into space when you don't have an opponent on your back and you want to receive it closer to your opponent's goal. So we're starting behind the 2 back cones here. We're going to be playing a pass towards the wall, checking towards our pass, bouncing it again straight away, and then backpedaling it to take a directional touch. So this is what it looks like. We play a pass, check towards it, play a firmer pass so the ball travels further back, touch across our body from one cone to the other, play a pass with the opposite foot, check towards, play another pass, and then that directional touch again from one cone to the other. For this exercise, I'd recommend going for 10 repetitions on either foot, rest for 20 to 30 seconds, and then repeat 3 times. Moving into the second exercise, this is a really good one for working on off the ball movement after you pass the ball. So let's say this cone is an opponent, I pass the ball to my teammate, and then I move into a new space immediately to receive the ball. That opponent is now eliminated, so I can receive the ball with time and space. So this is a very valuable skill to have. So this is the exercise. We start outside the square. We're playing an angled pass at the wall, receiving it in the middle of the square, then taking a directional touch to the opposite side and repeating. So play an angle, back foot touch outside, angle, back foot touch outside, and then at an angle. So we're always moving. After we pass the ball, sharply move into the square. There's a directional touch with the back foot to get out, and then we repeat for 20 repetitions, 10 on your right foot, 10 on your left, rest for 30 seconds, and then repeat this one 3 times. For the third exercise, I've placed down a rebounder 3 steps away from the square, the same distance that we are away from the wall. And this time we're going to be working on 90-degree passes. So we're receiving the ball off of the wall with our back foot, and then with our front foot, we're playing the next pass. So the key with this exercise is to get that touch clean, so it's not getting too far away from you, so that then I have to chase and take a couple of extra steps, which is going to waste valuable seconds. Or I don't want to get the touch too close under my body, because then I have to dig the touch out with another touch and then play the pass, which again is just going to waste time. And the higher level you play, you'll notice those seconds really are valuable. The passing lanes can get intercepted, or the opportunity to pass might vanish. So getting a clean touch so that I can place it just in front of me and step immediately into the next pass is really important. So it's a little touch out in front, setting up for that next touch. Now as you get confident, start to increase the speed, because now we're trying to minimize the time between the touch and the pass. Again, trying to save those precious seconds. So go for 20 repetitions, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, rest for 30 seconds, and repeat this one 3 times. For the fourth exercise, I've placed down the rebounder 3 steps behind me this time, same distance we are away from the wall. And the purpose of this exercise is to minimize the time between receiving the ball on our back foot, turning 180 degrees, and then playing the ball forward. Really valuable skill, especially for midfielders. If you're receiving the ball from your center back and you can turn quickly, play it into your 10, play it out to the wing or into your number 9 and get your team on the attack quickly. Saving those precious seconds can be the difference between a goal or not. So this is a great skill to work on. If you don't have a rebounder, you can work with a teammate or between 2 walls and get those extra repetitions in. But the exercise looks like this. We're going to play the ball into the wall, receive the ball with our back foot, and very similar to the 90-degree passing exercise, we want to get that touch perfect so we can step immediately into the pass. If the touch gets too far away from us and we have to take a couple of extra steps, or it's stuck underneath us so then we have to dig the ball out, we're just going to waste that valuable time. So making sure the touch is clean, we can also work on scanning as we're about to receive it. So look over the shoulder, touch, pass, and then as you get confident with this one, you can start to minimize the time between the touch and the pass. Again, go for 20 repetitions, 10 on the right foot, 10 on the left, and repeat this one 3 times. And for the 5th and final exercise, we're going to work on a 270-degree turn. This is something I saw Cesc Fabregas and Xavi do a lot in their career and had much success with it. So this is great for you central midfielders when you have a defender on your back and you want to get out of pressure. So we're receiving the ball, but then we're going to place our foot on top of the ball, connect with the inside of the foot, and then we're going to peel it across our body. So instead of turning 180 degrees, we're going to turn 270. So we're going to end up facing the wall. So I had a coach who used to call this the orange peel because you're making contact with the ball and then really peeling it across your body. So the defender steps in, thinking you're going to take a back foot touch. So they jump on it and then you roll it away from pressure. And then immediately you want to step into that next pass and then do the exact same thing in the opposite direction. So make contact on the ball, roll it across, and then play the pass. So just like the other exercises, you want to make sure that first touch is close enough so you can step immediately into the pass. We're trying to minimize the distance and time between our first touch and our next touch. So making sure we're increasing our speed of play through technical efficiency. So we play the pass into the rebounder, little scan, peel, play, and just like the other exercises, we'll go for 20 repetitions, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, and then repeat this one 3 times. So there we have it, 5 exercises to improve your first touch. And just before I go, I want to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, 7mlctraining.com, and it's become the central hub of my entire brand, allows me to put everything 7mlc training related in one place, from my blog posts to my podcast, as well as my very own 7-day training programs. And if you enjoyed today's exercises and you want more individual first touch exercises, I'd recommend checking out Controlo, my very own first touch training program. I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below. But if you've ever considered building a website and you don't know where to start, check out Squarespace, and if you use the link in my description, www.squarespace.com/7mlc, you can get 10% off your first website. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.